Do you think I can be happy in this vulgar, silly dress? I, who have worn the uniform? Do you understand what you've done to me? Yesterday, I had a man's soul in my hands. I set him in the way of life with his face turned towards salvation. But when we took your money, he turned back to drunkenness and derision. I will never forgive you for that. If I had a child and you destroyed its body with your explosives, if you murdered Dolly with one of your horrible guns, I could forgive you if my forgiveness would open up the gates of heaven to you. But to take a human soul from me and turn it into the soul of a wolf, that is worse than any murder. My name's Antonia Turilli. I go by Tony, and I'm a stage actor. The best thing about being an actor, I think, is using it as a vessel for storytelling. You are telling stories of so many different people and so many different places and times that you have the opportunity to change people. Fashion is a huge indicator for the way that I present myself. I can walk into a room dressed like this and automatically someone's brain is interpreting what I'm wearing and what my face looks like, what my hair looks like, 3 seconds into me walking in the door. So before I've even said my name, performed my monologue, they are already basing that opinion on me. In my self-tapes, the reason why I'm only wearing that little black t-shirt and simple earrings and very simple makeup is because I don't want what I'm wearing to have people make an opinion on me. I think that a video is much easier to say no to than a live in-person audition. So I build an outfit from the top first. Whatever I'm wearing for a top is what builds out. And I think that that's because I have a lot more interesting tops than I do bottoms. So I think that it is a very personal thing. And then I factor in pants and then I factor in shoes after that. I don't think I was always into fashion. There was a point growing up where my parents had both lost their jobs at around the same time. And we started to become different. We weren't buying the newest shoes. We weren't buying the newest backpacks. And that started to affect me, I think. And my mom, I remember like the first couple of times that she took my brother and I to Savers, which is like a chain thrift store. When that period of our lives hit, thrifting wasn't cool. But then over time, I started to realize that like thrifting to me is so much cooler and so much easier than going to department stores. There's so much more range. And I think in that way too, I was building my style based off of what I liked. My long-term goals as an actor, I want to be able to support myself. That's something that anyone wants, but I think when asked that question, it's like, oh, I want to be famous. But to me, what's more important is being able to pay the bills and support myself and family solely through my acting. I don't think inflation has had a lot of impact on, like my shopping for clothes. So, I'm really not thinking a lot about like my paycheck, the global economy. I mean, I'm never really thinking about the global economy, but I would say that what I wear to concerts is a complete 180 from what I wear on the daily, but also who I am on the daily. It really is a time for me to just let go and express myself. You know, like my friends and my parents will always be like, why are you like wearing like, you know, a crop top in the middle of winter? But when I'm going out, like I get dead set on an outfit. You know, yeah, I'll wear like the little like sparkly crop top as opposed to like a sweater because, you know, I want to feel like a sparkly crop top that night.